All right. Test 1 2, test 1 2. This thing good? All right, here we are. Good morning, everybody. This is Dragonite, and it is currently 6 in the morning. I want to say hello. I hope you're all well, and welcome back. I have heard your requests, so here I am answering them. That's right, guys. You got it. You wanted it. Da 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 da. This is Roleplay Storytime Part 3. And if you want a Part 4, well, I don't think I need to tell you again. But just in case you don't know, if you want a Part 4, request it, comment it, tell me in Discord, whatever. But I gotta know if you want another 4. With that said, allow me to... you know what? Screw the outfit. You guys already get the idea. I wear the same usual Time Patrol uniform with these boots. As you saw in the last video. That aside, we left off with my dude getting attacked by an unknown assailant. Here in Content, of all things. Am I right? How does that happen? No one should be able to get in Content with all these magical barriers, a giant dragon in the sky. You know, all these things that would be a benefactor. But yet someone did. And I went chasing them off into the wastelands. Like an actual wasteland. Not here in Kanton. So, let us go here. And we will begin our story where we left off.
Greetings.
Now I know you all are probably unhappy that I left it on a bit of a cliffhanger, but I'm going to ask you to bear with me on that. Because this is a battle scene, people. That's right, we actually have fighting. So, grab my dude here, and because the villain is not actually in this game, he is from a fan base of Dragon Ball, being Dragon Ball Absalon, we are going to substitute this with who to use. I don't see you. Oh, right. Were you not DLC? Oh, yeah, you were. They are. We'll use Android 13. Because why not?
And his allies will be destroyed.
So, getting back to the story, friends. I arrive frantically searching for the assailant. Oh, right, wasteland. Duh. Heh heh. I'm an idiot. Mountains. Beach. As you can tell, I've obviously been busy. Trying to unlock everything. Like roster, levels. Ah, there we go. So, I'm sort of Cross ends up following me there, and he's got his newly evolved Master Blue Evolution, basically, which is supposed to be stronger than what I got. And I look over and I see it, and I'm just like, man, I haven't even done that yet. And I begin questioning my own power, because this man's already beat me to mastering Blue Evolution. And our lovely assailant would be staring down from scanning Cross. Yes, scanning. Wink, wink. In case you haven't guessed, our lovely assailant at this point, because it's going to give it away anyway, is the lovely android cyborg dude from Absalon, whose name I don't really know. But he's really strong, and he's recruiting Saiyans. I am getting my butt manhandled. But this is pretty accurate to what actually is going to be happening. You'll see soon enough. Forgive me. Anyway, he says, so, there are more Saiyans working for the Time Patrol. Maybe be new recruits for a greater cause. So, in Cross's thoughts, he's thinking, obviously, it's still unstable. So I don't think I'll be able to use Kaioken with this. Obviously meaning Blue Evolution. Finally, I sent him, I'm like, show yourself! I know you're here. And Cross, of course, who are you? Am I the only one who... I think his name's Mo? Something Mo? I don't know. I could be wrong. I really didn't watch much of Absalon. Especially after watching Pan almost murder her own children. Yeah, that got a little too dark for my liking, because... Yeah, being family and kids, you know. Not going there, but... It's not like I have it. Getting back to the point, he lands in front of us a few meters away with his cape waving, you know. He goes, greetings. So I'm just like, what the? And I try, you know, calling to scream Kai. Trying to make it so she can see and hear. But you know, see everything, hear the conversation. Sadly, though, the comms are jammed. Yes, this guy actually jams comms and is like, apologies, but I'd rather not let others know about me. Anyway, I pretty much reply with, I'm guessing you're out here to have a friendly chat. So let's cut to the chase. Why are you here? And what do you want with us? Which obviously, as you all know. Oh. Sorry, I was replying on Discord. Scroll back down. Okie dokie. My apologies. Anyway. So yeah, I ask him, what does he want? Why is he here? Cross apparently seething with anger. He's obviously angered by this dude. He's like, you. I don't know much about Cross's past to be able to answer questions of why he knows certain people. So I assume this guy has some past fight with this guy. I don't know. Anyway, he says, for recruitment, I am offering you to serve a better purpose than what you're fighting for. Then you two are currently in. I know your Saiyan heritage. I can make you two... I'm reading this, trying to make sure I word this right. My apologies, people. Basically the most powerful warriors in all of the universe, to put it simply. And I tell him, Cross, calm down. If you lose it yourself in your rage, and of course I think back into Whis' words, because, you know, he told me not to get caught up in it. I tell him, you'll get reckless. And I look back to him. I'm like, listen, I don't know you. And I'm not leaving Time Patrol for someone as evil with his I'm sorry. I'm tongue twisted. I've been joking with a buddy all night. Anyway. I am not leaving Time Patrol for someone as with as evil with energy as you. Try saying that 5 times fast, am I right? I am definitely getting the battle part accurate. Anyway, Cross is like, you would actually offer that after attacking my friend? Sorry, but there's no way in hell that we're going with you. Oh wow. See me do that 5 times. So. Anyway. Where am I? Where am I? Ah, yeah. He's like, haha, you're surely strong, but ultimately stupid if I really attacked your friend, he would already be dead. I was simply testing him. And how could you sense evil energy when I haven't even shown my power yet? But you two should think about it, then deciding it so early. I know, I'm horrible with voice impressions, but I'm trying not to be a monotone, boring voice, so please bear with me. So Cross, he's like, the least you can do is give us your name. I'm honestly staring him down. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't need his senses power to know he's no joke. Will Blue be enough to handle this? Obviously meaning Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. And he's like, why would it matter if I give you my name? I would if you joined me, but it seems like Fist to Fist will have to make you change your minds. So, obviously, again, thoughts. Green guy, if I die here. No, I love you. Obviously, I go, ha! Unleashing all my power evolved form. Kind of hoping that Goku or someone, because they do have this tendency to somehow do this, will sense my energy from somewhere, from wherever they are. You know, like a distress signal, like when they called him from Beerus's planet. And I tell him, get ready, Cross. This won't be a walk in the park. Because, you know, it's not. It ain't gonna be no walk in the park. This guy is no joke. And he's like, such a waste. But so be it. Yeah. Ow. Stop it, android. I said stop it. Die. Die. Speaking of which. So, I ready myself and I charge for him after going, Cross also has entered a quiet state of rage, I guess. So he watches me charge me, scanning my movements, you know, and he starts getting into a stance. And then I just stop and I just stare at him eye to eye. And he just chuckles like, what's stopping you, warrior? And with a smirk on my face, I'm just like, oh, nothing. Just getting to know my opponent. And I throw a punch, waiting to see what the reaction would be, you know, like a test. Because I want to see if he's even phased by a simple punch from me. He grabs my wrist, twists it slightly, raising it above my forehead, chopping at pressure points on my chest that cause 3 shockwaves to come out of my back. I drop to the ground and I just don't move. Because, yeah. And I'm just like, gah! Yes, I got other presets. Don't mind this one. This is spoiler. You want to see what this one's about? Keep requesting these videos, and you might find out. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop now. Anyway, back to the story. So, Cross starts screaming out, Betsu! And, a kanji appears on Cross's back, as this one word would be heard echoing throughout the entire wasteland as the heaven kanji forms on Cross's back. We're going Street Fighter mode here, people. So I look up at him like, Cross? And I'm just hoping, you know, like Goku, someone felt my energy before I just dropped, you know? And Cross is in what looks like a raging demon state. And our lovely android boy here, or cyborg, again, name, don't remember. It's like, interesting. So Cross is like, Kaku Gashu. I don't know Japanese. I suck at Japanese, so please forgive my horrible horrible attempt of saying it. Anyway, I force myself up, and I look at him. And I'm like, if I'm dying like a Saiyan. Kaioken times 100! Yes, I literally went there again, guys. And I just power up, and I just instantly feel it ripping my body to shreds. Like, it is ripping muscle. It is just tearing at me. I'm just like, ugh. But I hold it together, and I start charging a final attack. The cyborg notices this, mind you. He literally scans the dramatic boost in power and looks over at me with a blank expression like, already putting your life on the line? You two are strange types of Saiyans that I have ever encountered. But go ahead. I already am well prepared after getting info. Android. Technically you're an android, but let's not get to that. Let's go 16. I say, with a smirk on my face. I hope your data, I know you can't see this, but I'm finger gesturing, is accurate. Never underestimate a true Saiyan. No, I'm not trying to be a Vegeta, people, I promise. So, the Earth and everything starts kind of starting a bit of a quake a bit, you know. Electricity's going everywhere. Rubble's doing that floaty thing that happens when people charge up in this. Like that. It's doing that kind of thing. Cut from where my attack is charging, you know, because it's getting more power. And he says simply 2 words. Bring it. I pull my arms back, putting every bit of energy I have into this blast. Pretty much. And I mean almost every single bit. And I tell him, I made a promise. I wouldn't let Broly and the others get harmed. As long as you're alive, they will always be in danger. And my eyes kind of start shining a bit more than they should. You know, like a little something different there. And I tell him, I'm gonna send you to hell. Final Kamehame! And I'm ready to blast. So he blitzes over in front of me, you know, getting right in my face, pretty much grabbing both my hands and just yanks him to the ground. And is like, fired if you like. You know, he just dare me at this point to do it because he knows if I fire it, I could blow the earth up, which we do not want. But little did he know, ooh, hey, stop that. Stop it. I'm trying to tell a story here. Ow. I'm just going to pause this for a second so I can at least try to do this accurately. So, I smile at him like, with pleasure. And I after him away. And I literally fire it from behind this guy. You know? Blasting, pretty much saying times 100. Yes, I literally did a times 100. Okay, 16, do you mind? I am trying to do a story here. There you go. Just. I promise that's not how it goes, but 16 is being a douche. Okay, getting back to the story. Anyway, Cross says Nishu. You know what? I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. He basically does the Raging Demon. And he turns over, staring, while I'm sitting here blasting him in the face, basically. You know, just getting engulfed in the blast, and basically he's saying, because again, he's got the Japanese, but he at least put a translation on this one, thankfully, with the sigil. I alone have mastered the fist. So yeah, this guy basically raging demoned an android. If memory serves me right, you gotta have a soul for that to do something. But not a bad attack. And again, I don't know much about this villain, so yeah, I'll let you guys figure that one out. I don't know if that would actually do something to a cyborg. I don't think so, because they don't have souls. At least not that one anyway. But yeah, that's what happened. And I'm just putting more power into it, trying to, you know, to do some kind of damage and push this guy back. So, after that, I literally yell at him, "Cross! Get out of here, more the others!" Like, I literally am yelling at him to get the heck out and get help while I try to hold this guy off. So he's like, "Gotcha!" So, the android slash cyborg dude, whose name I really need to look up one of these days, sees Cross leave and his armor's starting to actually crack. And he looks down, he just smirks a little. It's like, well, that surely wasn't bad. And he starts walking towards me, pulling his hand out, he's gonna grab me. So I cut off the beam, you know, I let it go, and I back off, breathing really heavy, because let's keep in mind, I'm running Blue Evolved with a Kaioken times 100. That is pushing anything. I'm like, I knew it'd take more than that to hurt you. Because at this point, you know, yeah. And he even says, "I don't go down so easily. Why do you think I come alone to Canton City myself? But I'm willing to give you a chance for my offer. You have so much potential. Don't waste it." So, I know my body is literally breaking at this point. It is literally at the very limit of what it could probably hold before it literally starts just snapping in half. So obviously I stall a little, trying to buy time. 16. Do you mind? I am busy. Anyway. I ask it, why so eager for us Saiyans if you're so strong alone? You obviously don't need us. Which, you gotta admit, that is obviously a good... Whoa! You're using that move. Okay, I thought you were gonna use Health Flash, but guess not. So, Cross attempting to get a hold of me through the comms, because I can't hear him in the comms, and those are jammed. I power up as much as I can, just readying for one more fight. Now, I need to scroll down to Canton City, because obviously Cross did go get help. Hold on. He arrives, and he starts requesting to pull everyone from the time scroll into an emergency meeting. Right this second. Right? Supreme Kai warps over to him and denies the request for everybody to show. And she's like, "What's going on? Where's Draka? You know, where am I?" He's like, "This is serious. Draco was attacked by an unknown assailant and may very well be destroying his own body as we speak." Because technically I kind of am. So soon she's brought up on the situation, and her eyes start glowing very brightly. So she's like, "Then I'm going over now." Yes, the Supreme Kai actually gets in this. And Cross is like, "Huh?" And she transforms into her time power state and warps away. And Cross follows her. and they head back to the wasteland where I'm at. And I'm, you know, so he crosses his arms. Telly notices me powering up and kicks me all over, against the ground. He's like, "Stop it before you kill yourself, you idiot." Because keep in mind, this is me just making one last stand, one last attempt to hold him off. So obviously, I'm willing to die at this point. Because, this guy's a threat. He got into Conton, so he obviously can do it again. I gotta hold him off as much as I can here. And Supreme Cross and them arrive. He's like, "You thought you got rid of us?" And Supreme Kai arrives, crashing down, brightly making anything hold on. Would arrive in a divine source of energy, crashing down, brightly making it disappear in an instant, staring up at Cyborg. Yeah, that's what she did. And I just smile like, "You don't know who you're messing with, obviously. Your data is flawed." Well, just ignore that. And I just start hurry up to the max amount I can. And I'm like, "I'm willing to die to keep my loved ones safe." Again, I start shining a little brighter, and you will not. And you can just see my fist starting to get a little tight, clenched here. And I start charging out. "You are my friends!" And Supreme Kai yells at me like, "Draka, stop!" And the cyborg just happens to look over. He's like, "Supreme Kai of time. This early." So we're gonna do this real quick. We'll use 13 again for this.
Will be destroyed.
Because again, I gotta make exceptions somewhere, because we don't have all the characters. We don't have all the forms, so we're working with this. Anyway, I'll go ahead, just try to do this fight real quick, then continue the story, because
it's my turn now.
Yeah. So when I say we got stuff that aren't in here, I basically mean, like, we got some characters, we got other things that do not exist, obviously, in the game, but I'm going to act out everything to my best ability. Like, I will do my best to act out as best I can, and make at least some kind of similarity to simulate it, because, I want you guys to enjoy this. I want you to enjoy the story. I want you to enjoy this roleplay along with me. I mean, I'm way in it, way ahead of you guys, obviously, because I started this a little late, but I hope you guys enjoy it nonetheless. I hope you enjoy seeing these videos and whatever else I'm doing. And yeah, if you want more, please just let me know. I really don't know how do you get that to fire faster, if that's even possible. Obviously, you can tell when I actually pay attention. I'm not as awful, but I'm still awful. Gotta get some stamina back. Oh. Oh, right. Nope. No. That hurts. Wait, that actually hit? What? Okay, I'll admit, I'm even confused. Alright, hang in there. There we go. Okay. Fight aside, back to the story.
Now that's what I call a win.
Anyway. Yeah. I take advantage of the distraction of their arrival. And I go in and I just slam my fist right into this guy's face, trying to just force him back. I'm like, "Arr!" Putting everything I have into this. I probably sound awful trying to make sounds, but I apologize again. But again, plus again, it's 6 in the morning. I'm not gonna yell. You're technically an android.
Good time to test the power of my perfect form.
And Cross, he gives in to the Silver Demon, becoming Orochi itself. So his eyes widen, dropping his guard, you know, because he got hit by me. Because again, I took advantage. He was distracted. I took a shot at him. Sliding, and he's like sliding back, but then he's like, fatal error, and he just snaps his head back into place. Cross is like, ready everyone? And I charge in and I just grab him, you know. I'm like, you're not going anywhere. And I hold him as long as I can, but my ribs literally start breaking from the Kaioken. It's like, ugh. Because, you know, obviously the feeling of ribs breaking probably does not tickle, let's be honest. So, Supreme Kai is like, I said stop! And her voice ends up echoing, and she, you know, she raises her hand, doing some kind of technique, which literally freezes me and the cyborg in place. Like, we literally freeze. Like, we don't move, at least not on our own. He's surprised. I end up just powering down the base and just crashing to the ground, like that, basically. Scrolling down, and she uses her magic to make me. Yeah, she uses telekinesis to summon me over to her, and I'm pretty much passed out from the fatigue because, again, I did something that could have literally killed me if not snapped me in half completely. He's trying to move and he's twitching, but he can't actually move. And Cross uses a Restore Capsule A on me, you know, trying to wake me up. My hand twitches, but I'm still out. I'm out cold. Still, somewhat. So she looks at him, and she's basically like, who are you? Where do you come from, android? And Cross is like, if you're as wise as you say, then you'll tell us. He's like, in time you'll know. But I'm not giving much information that you'll want. I know how you work, and we'll find out everything in a matter of time. So his eyes kind of start glowing real bright white, and it causes a flash, kind of like solar flare. And everybody's like, gah! Because, you know, they're blinded. It's real bright. And Cross is like, huh. So he flies high up in the air, staring down at us before teleporting away, you know, saying, I will be back. So, you know, my hand kind of starts twitching more, because, hold on here. I'm trying to, there we go. Perfect. Actually, I should probably go to a different area for this. So, let's do that, so this stays accurate. Sovereign is now live. Cool. Hope you all are doing well this morning, by the way. I know this is weird to say while I'm flying, but you get it. You're going to see this area a lot in the future if we keep going, by the way. Not going to say why. Just know that you will see this area a lot. A lot of what happens ends up happening in Kanton, the Time Nest, and Bierce's Planet. I'll tell you all that right now. That's spoilers, but not complete spoilers. So, keep this in mind as we go. Anyway, I start opening my eyes. Cross is trying to contact, you know, everybody on the radio, like, come in, Galactic Patrol. You know, I'm struggling here to move, to open my eyes. I'm just like, Cronoa? Again, I don't know if that's how you actually pronounce the Supreme Guy's name. I'm hoping. And he's like, repeat, come in! She just kneels down, holding me up in her arms. You know, like, I'm here, just relax. She looks up across like, don't bother, he's not around in this universe. It's pointless. I already summoned for backup. Soon, try calling Ning, which I'll have to inform you how to do that later, basically. And a portal would open up behind us, and Goku appears. Xeno Goku, because that was the backup, basically. Let me get a sip of coffee here. Sorry if you can hear that. Anyway, I tell her, I'm sorry. I had to get him out of the city. You know, and pain. I'm feeling a lot of pain right now. Let's be honest. You know, you got broken ribs. You just got beat down real bad. And I tell her, I promised Broly, Chile, and the others would be safe in the city. I couldn't risk them getting hurt. So yeah, I mean, I did have a technical, valid reason for my stupidity here. And Cross is like, that's why I'm going to request the entire universe to be put under emergency alert status. And obviously, you know, that ain't going to happen. Anyway, she's like, I know, just don't push yourself too far, getting yourself killed. Just retreat next time. It's too much for you to handle. And, you know, she takes a deep breath. She's like, I will inform the patrol about it. The universe doesn't have to know since his intentions were focused on both you and not the planet and the universe. And, you know, Goku walks over, is looking down at us. And she, you know, she's like, she's looking at him like, I will give you the details when we get back, Goku. And he's like, I understand. And Cross is also like, understand, because, you know, I'm just like, ugh. And I'm holding my ribs real tight, like, Goku, tried to call you with my energy. I'm sorry. And I'm barely staying awake, because keep in mind, pain will make you pass out if you have so much of it. I'm not sure pain of broken ribs would cause you to pass out. I really don't know, but keep in mind, Kaioken does more than that. It was ripping muscle, it was ripping bone, it was ripping everything. Because it will take a toll on the body. This has been proved through I don't know how many Dragon Ball episodes that has been used. And Cross is telling me, like, stay with us! Goku's like, hey, it's alright. I'm just glad, you know, Kronoa came, then me, just try not to speak. You need to rest. And I'm, like, trying to get up through the pain, like, I need to see Whis. Gotta train more.
Oh yeah.
Let's do this. It's somewhat similar to how I'm being held anyway. And she's like, no, I decline you from going there until you're recovered. Because, you know, I'm in no shape to be training. I'm in no shape to be fighting. I'm in not any shape to be doing anything at this moment. He's like, and Cross is like, you're not going to train. It's too dangerous right now. And basically, I just give up. I just fall back, and I'm like, I hit him with everything I had. And it barely even scratched him. Most I do is crack his armor. And, you know, she's holding me back up, kind of like this. It's like, enough of that! He's not from this universe. I will figure this out. His origin, just stay strong, okay? You know, she's getting upset, because I'm obviously hurt. I almost died at this point, because, you know, between Kaioken and the beatdown, I could have risked dying here. And I just look in her eyes and I'm like, I'll try, but Broly, the others, they're safe. You know, because that was my main concern, is, you know, making sure they're safe, making sure they're okay. And Goku's like, nobody got hurt. This is all taking place out here. Why of the chaos you all did? You know. And I just tell him, Goku, I need to ask a favor. She nearly sheds a tear, wiping off her face, you know, trying to lend me life energy, because she's like, just worry about yourself, okay? Goku's like, you know, what's up? I tell him, I need you to look after Broly and help train him. At least until I'm back up and moving. He needs to learn how to control his power if he's going to help us, because Broly doesn't know how to be Super Saiyan without losing it yet. You know, he still goes berserk. And Cross is like, I'll help him. And I'm just like, thanks, just be careful. He's slow to trust others, I noticed. It took me a while to get as good as friends with him as I am, Cross. And Goku's like, alright, that's settled, I guess. I'll check on Vegeta and Trunks. Yeah, I just put an arm around her, kinda, you know, because I'm trying to calm her, like, hey, it's okay. I'm still breathing. I just give her a smile. You know, just trying to comfort her, obviously, because she's obviously worried sick. She's focused on healing my ribs until her eyes become normal, and she's just like, just be careful next time. Don't be reckless. So I just stand up and I just pick her up in my arms like, I should say the same for you when you heal us. You know, I just give her a smile. Like, now you know how I got Fierce's attention. And I just look across like, let's get back and plan our next move. Cross like, right. Goku just simply raises his eyebrow like, huh? And, you know, she's kind of blushing a little and she stands back up from the ground, you know. She's a little embarrassed, like, you two aren't going anywhere yet. It's like, huh? You know, me and Cross both are like, hmm? She's like, first we're heading back to my chamber and explaining what happened. Then I'll decide where you're going. Until I find out this android's origin. Goku's like, what about me? She's like, you're off to Namek to check on Vegeta and Trunks. He's like, alright, I'm on it. And, you know, typical Goku, instant transmissions away. So, teasingly, I'm like, I just smile. I was like, yes, ma'am. And I start heading back to the Time Nest, or her chambers, as we are calling it here. And Cross is like, I understand. And, you know, we all head back. I could continue it from here, but you know what? What happens after this, I am going to leave you guys on a little hanger again. That's right, I'm doing it again. Ha 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 ha. Yes, I know, horrible. But if you all want a part 4 and you want to know more, simply do the following as always. Obviously not that. That's just how I felt after the freaking punch to the gut. No. You know, hit this certain little button right here, the thumbs up. And most definitely leave in the comments if you want me to do another. And, you know, your thoughts on the roleplay so far. I mean, obviously, a lot of stuff's already happened, so you're welcome to guess what's happening next. Like, I'd love to know what you guys think are happening next. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Why do you think this android's after us? Excuse me, apologies. Basically, just, you know, put your thoughts, comments, tell me if you want a part 4. Because I hope you guys are having fun with this. I'm starting to get the hang of the storytelling thing, I think. At least I hope so. I know I'm awful at impersonations. I apologize for that, but I'm at least trying. You know, I'm trying to make it interesting for you guys. You get the idea. I'm rambling like an idiot now, so I'm just gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching this. I really hope you enjoyed it. You already know what to do if you want a part 4, so if you want it soon, and you want one at all, let me know. Because the more of I know you guys want to watch more of these, and hear more of the roleplay story, the more it might become a big series. And honestly, I think that would be fun. So, with that said, I hope you guys have a lovely day, or morning, or night, or wherever you're all from. I hope you enjoy. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Peace.